Alright, you'll like this one. This is a Qashqai. It's 2018, but it's not really the car, to be fair. Lock wheel nut removal. So every car with a decent pair of alloys, you'll have your pretty normal. You usually have 4 or 3 normal lock wheel nuts, or no, you'll have normal wheel nuts or wheel bolts. Find an example to show you. So what we're gonna do now, obviously you get the 4 or 5 depending on how many holes you've got. No, sorry, 4 or 3 depending on how many holes you've got, and then there'll be obviously fastening the wheel. Then you'll have one, which is a, if you can see that, so you'll have a security nut. See the difference? Let me get some light. Am I running low on space, or did I press something? Okay, trying to use these to fit inside that little gap. Obviously there's a chance where you can if you hit the wheel you're going to damage it, but anyway, without further ado, let's try and get this let me show you how to get these lock and wheel nuts off. If you've lost the key, you don't have a master set that fits, and you do have hammers, so I use a small hammer. The small hammer fits inside the groove, and it's majority of wheels, but not all of them, because obviously the well is quite deep and you can't actually reach. This part of the hammer, it does have to rest against the lock nut. You just got to hold that in whichever angle you choose or prefer, and then you just smack the beep out of it like that with this one. I think the science behind it, obviously it's threaded just like any other bolt. I'm not 100% sure of the science behind it. You hit it and it lodges off the thread or so and loosens, I'm not sure, but I've just smacked that a little bit, and as you can see, it can roll out now. So apart from the flattened face and the pattern, it's just like any normal wheel nut. So that's your security nut. I'll show you what's going on the other side. So I'm gonna have to try and get all 4 of them off so that you can replace them. If you get 4, isn't it? You got 1 on each wheel. So this one's here. I'll try and move that. This one I haven't touched. It's not moving, is it? Right, so see if I can perch this somewhere, and then I'll probably be able to show you what I used to open the other one. Now that should be looking at the wheel. Now I can't see the screen, so I'm only gonna hope. Actually, let me see. That should be fine. That's what I usually do. Robots questions. So I might just put a little bit of, you know what I'm like, a maintenance spray, but maintenance spray really helps. A little shot in the groove behind the wheel. You've got little holes there where the wheel meets the hub. Put a little bit of lubricant there. That should hopefully travel its way down. It is penetrating oil after all. And meet with the nut. And yeah, let's hope we can. I've hit wheels before, gone left, smashed the wheel, and left a big dent. If you're doing this for someone, just give them a disclaimer. If they're coming to you to get it removed this way, this is like last resort. Just let them know that your wheel could get damaged. Another thing I used to do, man, just try and cover the wheel with like cloths or towels or stuff. Like, try and just cover it so if it does go a bit left, towel can deflect the hit. But anyway, that's this is not usually the best angle. In fact, it's not. I want to get this here. It's just going to give me better leverage. Let's put that there. You don't need the car on the ramp. You could do it with the car on the floor. You could just get a jack it up. You do need the wheel to stay still though. That's why. Keep it on the floor. Right, hopefully this comes off nice and easy. And hopefully I've got hitting space. Sometimes you kind of feel it. If you listen carefully, there'll be like a tiny note change, or you'll feel. I don't know. Like if you're hitting something solid and you're hitting something hollow, you hear it sounds slightly different, isn't it? So when it loosens, usually you feel it with the jump, and I felt it now already, so I know it's done. That's pretty much it, man. See that? Can you see that? So yeah, he's told me go inside the workshop and get the master set, and that's probably what they do. So I don't know how they'll get them out if they have they don't have the master set, but I hope that we caught everything, because that's pretty much it. That was a very clean one. Obviously I've been using hammers for a minute or two, but that will definitely get your lock nuts out, as long as it's not a deep well, literally any wheel. I think if it's a bolt like this, threaded bolt, definitely. With a nut. No, it's with the nuts as well, I'm sure. Alright, don't quote me 100% with nuts. If you know you have a hub with studs and then you hub with studs and then you run the nuts on, so you got like a little nut. No, it is. Don't quote me 100%. Like, I'm about 85% sure it works with walnuts as well. Yeah, I believe it does. But yeah, locking nut removal without the key. Hope that was helpful.